to another riveting episode of Postmortem for the Traitor Chicago Season 3. Today, unfortunately, I have the pleasure, I guess. Well, I'm sad that you're here. I have Katie sitting with me at this postmortem because they have been eliminated. Katie, remind me, how were you eliminated? What happened?
Oh, it's all a blur. What happened? Well, I was the first person in the whole thing banished last night. So that happened. And that happened because it had to be someone, at least that's how it felt at the time. And then today, I was very lucky because I got to keep playing for like most of the day. And then we got to a point where it was like, well, that was really interesting. They told us there's 4 people who are banished and one of them gets to stay. And so we all had to sort of campaign and go around and tell people why we thought, and everything I say in these confessionals has been everything I've been saying out there, which is I am not great at this game, but I like doing it and I'll do it for as long as I can. And also I don't expect to win, and I didn't expect to win from the moment I knew I was doing it. So it's sort of like, and like,
because you're definitely a person that wears their heart on their sleeve.
Yeah, I mean, it turns out, especially in a situation like this one, I mean, like, I can adapt to a lot of different circumstances, but it turns out in this circumstance, this is what I'm like. And it's like, and I think it really is, maybe if I knew even one person well coming into this, it might have been a different game. But I also think that like in retrospect, if I had been a traitor, I would have played the game exactly the same way. Because I don't know another way to be. And when I try to be anything but exactly who I am in a setting like this, it comes off as suspicious anyway. So I might as well have fun with it.
Yeah, no, that's like a really great way to go about it, honestly.
Yeah.
So like, what would you have done differently then, do you think? Because I mean, like you said, you got banished last night.
I did, but that
did you feel targeted or?
Not really. And the black team, because they do too much, have like came up to me after. That was actually like a like funny quirk, was that I was the first person banished, and when the black team found out, they were all really sad. And it was like, oh, everyone at least thinks that I'm nice, which was nice. And
that's how you get the call for All Stars.
Yep. That and we'll see you soon. But it it truly was. That already felt like. But it already, like, the pressure was kind of off after that for me, because unfortunately I did come here to make friends, and I'd already achieved that by then. So like,
that's awesome. Yeah,
and like, I was, and then this is the other thing, is like, we were coming back in after they told us it could only be one, and I heard my name all over, like everyone was saying to keep me, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense. I am a threat to no one, and like, I'll be very easy to get out later. And I feel like the other 3 people, like, I had suspicions about Will and Ken, and I did about Michael, but I had suspicions and then felt bad about it because he was being so nice, which is like a good indicator that I was not the right person to keep around. But then we got to the stairs, and it became clear how badly Ken wanted to like stay in the game, and it was important to all of us, but it felt like I don't know. I was glad that Ken got it.
Yeah.
It mattered to him in a way that I thought he deserved to stick around longer.
Is there like anybody in the game that you would have wanted to work with that you didn't necessarily get the opportunity or chance to work or talk with?
It would have been fun to stick around longer just to like work with Colleen more, because she changed everything in the red team when she came in, because we were not, like, when we were spending time alone together, we weren't talking about anything game related. We were just sort of like spending time, like enjoying each other's company, which is great, but it's not a very effective way to move forward in the game.
That's true.
And when she showed up, she was like, I hate to force it, and I don't want to be this person, and I feel like I'm putting a target on my back, but we need names. Like, we need to start having these conversations.
Yeah.
She's like, and I'm sorry if I'm right. And she's like, and I'm sorry if I'm being like And I was like, no, you are serving an important, like, purpose in this moment. Like, we need somebody to kick us in the ass and, like, start being, and that was also around the time, it was right before lunch, which was when I was, like, mad for the first time in the whole gameplay. I was like, I cared in a way that was like, and again, knowing I would not make it to the end, but feeling like stuck, like we couldn't move forward because we just didn't have enough information, which was partially like some of us were frustrated because of how the game was constructed, but also we didn't do ourselves any favors by refraining from, you know, having those like discussions, like, and positing names and throwing them out. Like, we skipped that part, and that was, I feel like, a miss a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, the condemned rarely leave without naming a successor to the flame next. So who would you want to be following suit? Who do you want to be eliminated next? Who do you want to throw in the funeral pyre?
Boy, that's a good question. I have reason to suspect that Cole is a traitor. I heard some things from some people who died recently that led me to believe that, and also, I don't know. I actually don't want to see.
But to be clear, you don't know who the traitors are.
I have no idea who they are. A faithful who died recently told me something that they think they know about somebody who's currently playing, who I think now is a traitor, and I think Cole was probably the best dressed of all of us, like, players.
They look so good.
They look fucking hot.
Yeah.
And so there's a part of me that just
Very
wants to see them, like, rise to the top. But if, like, as far as people who I feel certain are traitors at this point, Cole would be who I'd suggest next. Yeah.
What about your number two?
Number two, I guess Patrick. He's the first person who named me last night. I remember Patrick and Abby, and I don't remember who else did, but but Abby was a traitor, we know now, and I don't know if it's Patrick, but I do know that when you are loud and boisterous like myself, you are one of the first people out because the traitors make you an easy target.
Yeah. Well, it's also crazy because there's like 10 traitors left.
Yeah. Hey, what?
I'm just kidding. I'm totally I needed the reaction.
I am actually very interested because by the time I left the red team, we were all starting to sincerely believe that there were up to 3 traitors among us. But also,
that was a few turns ago, right?
Yes, that was several turns ago. But also, I just learned from a dead traitor that the traitors on different colored teams never met each other, which maybe I'm not supposed to know right now, but I did just find that out.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, because you're not in the game, but yeah, they didn't know. I think for like a couple turns, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of fun twist for them too, because they were like,
yeah. Well, Abby came off and Michael was like, "Oh my God, like, a shame we never got to work together." And I was like, "You didn't know about it?" So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Kate, kind of the last question. Anything that you want to like get off your chest? Anything rotted? Anything you want to talk about that I didn't get to ask you? Did you have a fun experience?
I did. I had a really great time, and I feel a little bad because I wonder if this experience would have been better just suited to somebody who had more of a drive to really win it.
Girl, who the fuck cares? Like, you had fun. That's all we're here for.
I really did have a good time, and it's like...
This is all... You're the perfect, like, candidate for LRGs. But no, seriously. You're fun. Yes, you can be loud, but that's very charismatic of you. Like, you don't have to be these, like, crazy people that, like, only do LRGs. Like, that's their job. Like, you come in to find people, meet people, do other ones. Yeah. That literally, you're the perfect person to be like in this community.
I had a great time, and it was like, and I also felt useful as like a person who people could banish or remove from the game without worrying about like my ego or my deep feelings or whatever. Like, I was ready to play for as long as I could play, and that's what I did.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes competitions aren't really about winning per se, but
Yeah.
getting your name out there, meeting people, having fun.
Yeah, and I met,
That's why I did it.
I met so many cool people, and I met people who are actually in my orbit in Chicago that I just don't know that well, and
See?
or like have seen in passing, and like we just and now it's like, well, we had a slumber party.
Yeah, quite literally.
So yeah, I mean, I would not trade this experience for anything, and I really like.
That's so great.
I feel like I got as much out of it as anybody could, but I do like, and I think I'm proud of myself because I've been in situations before where it's like, well, it would probably serve me better just socially. Like it would probably serve me better to like play a little closer to the chest and just sort of be like a calm and quiet observer. But I feel like that backfires on me just in my regular life because that is not what I'm really like. And then people get an energy off of me of like being like having something to hide, and I am hiding something, and it's the way that I am. and I just so much. I think I am grateful for the experience of just doing the whole thing exactly how I would do it, and not how I thought I should do it. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I had a blast. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kitty. I'm so excited to see you come back for All Stars, of course.
Of course, naturally.
But again, sad that you were sitting in my chair, but I'm so happy I also got to have like a sit down and talk with you.
I also got to like spend a lot of time with you, which was fun.
Yeah, I love that.
So thanks. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you, Katie.
Yeah.